I don't want to mess his name up, but it's Diddy Osama, I think his name is. And he's from Sugar Hill. And he was like, that's like the hood. And but it's just so crazy how a narrative changes. Then I'm starting to listen to the music, and then like his friend was 14 years old. And Diddy Osama's friend is 14 years old and got stabbed to death. Yikes. And Diddy Osama has beef with K-Flock. He's educating me on it. I don't know none of this.
K-Flock's in prison.
K-Flock's in prison.
Yeah.
So I say that to say it's like this drill music is extremely powerful to young people. Like my son, 11 years old, he don't even know nothing about that. But the fact that he's actually so entrenched in understanding the drill culture is like after a while, even if you're the best kid in the world, if you are constantly listening to somebody say, I'm going to smoke my ops and da-da-da-da, it has its effects on you. And it's like a lot of these kids are dying. 14 years old, 6, these kids are young kids. So it's like the drill music, I think, is a lot more violent.
You think so? Come on, man. Onyx, throw your guns in the air.
New York, we in last place. I'm here to tell y'all. And that shit comes to an end today. We're going to start doing us. The way you hear the beat in your head, do you. The way you move, do you. The way you dress, do you. Don't be doing them. God bless them. A New York cat is not supposed to be following nobody, nowhere, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from a rich culture of artists and designers and creators. New York was always leaders. Now, we don't blend in, B. We from New York. The fuck? We getting back to doing us. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to lead the way. I'm doing me, New York, unapologetically. Wherever they see me at, I could be in Zimbabwe, they're going to be New York.
New York niggas, dick ride all the other places. Like, New York niggas want to be Chicago.
Why do you feel that way?
I think everybody else
I think it's opposite.
Opposite.
I honestly think it's opposite.
It is.
So let me tell you, I feel, this is just me. I feel like New York niggas want to be Chicago niggas so bad.
Why do you feel like that?
Like, I've never.
Based off the music?
Based off the music, based off the shooting niggas after the music, based off all that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
well.
And when the victim hit the ground and they went through his pockets, what did they find? They found a loaded gun with one in the chamber that was meant for Kevin Perez. Now, we're not fools here in New York City, but if you know that a violent guy, a guy with a rap sheet a mile long with all kinds of violence in it, is about to take out a gun and shoot you, what do? You have nowhere to go. There was nowhere for him to go. He was just a handful of feet away from the so-called victim.
Okay, I don't have an exact person, but I do feel like a lot of the drill music is like overrated. I don't know what he's saying. Like, but that's all everybody listens to.
But I don't even know who's a drill artist.
Like it's not an artist thing. It's like a sound that like I feel like that whole genre is like super overrated. People are literally out here killing. They're killing like these artists. They're 14, 15, 16. They're killing each other. And I feel like it's because of the way people are acting like it's this whole big thing, but I don't really think any of them is getting the money that they should off of their YouTube views and off of their music. And it's overrated and they out here dying over it.
Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we did it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never go hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Got the traps right. Understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen another nigga live like that. I was still getting stacks back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Bulletz Gotti. You know, before we start this video, I want y'all to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash the like button. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. It's the Bulletz Gotti Show. Salute. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. You know, this video right here is to talk about New York City rappers, drill rappers, and how a lot of these dudes is getting federal cases. They always say history repeats itself, right? They always say that, you know, deja vu always happens. A lot of times, catch-22s, you know, divine intervention. So when you really look at it, you know, back in the 90s, man, it was crack. And then in the late 90s, going into like 95, 96, the rap game took over. It took over the streets. It had more money in it. And it had more street dudes wanting to get involved in it. Right? Now fast forward to 2023. Now, you see how much rappers are going to jail in New York City? This is utter stupidness. That these dudes ain't really making no money in the game. Because if they was, they wouldn't be reverting to street activities. See, when I look at 6ix9ine and even Pop Smoke, you could tell they was making money in the game. That's why dudes did what they did, try to steal money out of 6ix9ine, and then what happened, the timely demise of Pop Smoke, you know, where you got people saying that it was his own circle that got him, right? But I'm not gonna lie, right? The drill scene in New York is over with. It's redundant. It's overrated. It's just not moving. Let's keep it real, right? I look at the UK, right? Why a lot of the artists over there is so successful? Because they just got a mainstream pop feel. You look at Central C, look at Digga D, you look at Russ Millions, Young Odds, whoever. Like, those guys just got an appeal that's just legit. When you look at East Coast, New York City drill is just dudes trying to be Chicago or the UK. It's no originality. They don't have no savoir-faire, no confidence, no charisma, no nothing. Just a bunch of dudes yelling and screaming in the music. The production is generic. And Remy Ma was right. It's just overrated. You know, no substance, no nothing. You know, any and everybody wants to be a rapper. It's a lot of snitching in the music. I thought they would have learned from Bobby Shmurda, but none of them learned. You know, still snitching in the music. And they really don't know how to make money out of it. You know, a lot of the dudes in New York, and I'm going to keep it real. When you look at a lot of New York rappers, and to be honest with you, I said this in 2018, 2019, but nobody believed me. When I say, yo, Lola Brooke about to pop out of New York. Now look, she's the biggest thing right now out of New York. Now everybody talking about Lola Brooke. Everybody talking about Billy B. You know, K Goddess and many other female rappers out of New York. But I told people in 2018 that the climate is going to shift to the female rappers. You know, there's never going to be another Pop Smoke. There's never going to be where 6ix9ine took it. 6ix9ine took it to where nobody else took it. And Pop Smoke took it to where nobody else could take it when it came to drill. I think those two solidified a legacy. I think what you're seeing is a bunch of crash out dummies in New York City that are drill rappers. Look at Nas EBK. He went to jail for assaulting a dude at ShopRite that was an employee of ShopRite in a prank and threatening him, terroristic threats, right? He gets arrested for that. Now they got him for a murder. Ain't that something? Chef G in prison. Dusty Locane in prison. Sleepy Hollow just came out, still fighting the case. Eli Frost fighting the case. K Flock about to get the death penalty. Zay Munna's in prison. Just look at it. It's like a lot of these guys don't got no originality. They don't got no hustle. The music is generic. No lyrical ability, no savoir-faire, no charisma, no nothing. New York City hip-hop is dead. Hip-hop is dying out. It's slowly dying out. But in New York City, it's over. It's over. The females is the only thing that's big out of the city, which is Ice Spice, Lola Brooke. You know, they really is the biggest thing coming out of New York, female-wise, right? Everybody else is just, all these male rappers is like, nobody wants to hear them. You know, these dudes is going to jail. You got Lil TJ fighting a gun case. You know, Fabio Foreign, be honest with you, I told people was an absolutely fluke. This is a dude that they had headline at Summer Jam, the King of New York, but he showed that he's not the King of New York and he's a fluke. His album flopped. Okay, Bobby Shmurda, another flop. Lackluster performance. Album is trash. It's not going nowhere. Rowdy Rebel, not Roddy Rich. Rowdy Rebel, not going anywhere either. And then you got these dudes that been rapping a long time that needs to give it up. That's 40 plus years old. The Nems, the Zip with the Drips, the D Chambers, the Five Mics. Like, give it up. Nobody wants to hear y'all dudes. Nobody know of y'all dudes and nobody hear y'all dudes. You know, it's a lot of these dudes, man. It's a lot of trash. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a lot of trash in New York. I listen to some dudes, like, it's some dudes that's fire and it's like, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just don't appeal. Niggas don't goddamn. It appeal. You know, New York hip hop is on the decline. You know, it was a great run. The South is still on top. The West is slowly rising back up. You know, the Midwest is doing its thing, but New York City as a whole is over for New York. You know, it's over. Nobody, like, that Lobby Boy shit was trash. You know, Uncle Murder's just a rapper, nigga. Casanova was a dick rider, and you see he about to turn state's evidence. You know, there's only a couple dudes that I listen to out of New York. That's like, I listen to Troy, love Troy Ad music. I listen to Mo Chips. You know, I listen to Vado. I listen to East, but East, he be losing me. Basically because the whole Crip thing. If he would just stick to bars and forget about the whole Crip thing, you know, it is what it is. But I listen to East. You know, I listen to a couple of dudes out there, like, I like Swelly, you know. I seen him on Haas. I like On P, you know, Sleek the rapper. There's a couple dudes that I be listening to. Ray Moolah, Neek Bucks, you know. There's dudes I listen to. You know, and then there's dudes I don't listen to, like I said. A lot of these other dudes like Diddy Bob and Nick Guns, music is trash. Don't nobody want to hear that. You know, I'm being honest, man. Like, it's not even coming off no hater. It's like, when you look at New York City hip hop, man, it's like nobody wants to hear none of these dudes. You know, it's like, there's a lot of bitterness. Dudes they want to do drill. They want to do real hip hop. It's like, niggas ain't gravitating to y'all music. These 40-year-old niggas need to retire and just pack it up and say, you know what? I'm done with this. And then you got the young, like I said, the young dudes, they going to jail. And, you know, Nas EBK fighting a gun case, fighting a murder. K Flock fighting a murder. D Things fighting a murder. Fighting a gun. He's fighting No, he fight. Was it homicide? I think, but he got a fair case too. You know, K Fly got a fair case. Zay Money got a fair case. You know, all these niggas got fair cases. Or they fighting bodies, or they just not moving. Nobody want to hear yes G's and none of them corny niggas, man. Like, I'm a realist, my nigga. I'm a realist, my nigga. Like, New York City hip hop is done. You know, all that ruckus about, yeah, free Bobby Shmurda. He gonna have the biggest, and that shit was garbage. That shit flopped. All that free and Bobby Shmurda, that shit flopped. Like, you got niggas like Fab holding it down. Like I said, you got niggas like Troy Ave holding it down. You got the upstate niggas like 38 Special and Benny holding it down. Like I said, you got East, he holding it down, but he need to just cut the braids and stop with all the Crip shit and trying to be the East Coast Nipsey. You got Votto holding it down, Lloyd Banks holding it down, but the rest of these niggas, and even, you know, the homie Mo Chips and, you know, a few other dudes, like I said, On P, you know what I'm saying, and Neek Bucks, and, you know, dudes like that is holding it down, but everybody else, like I said, is garbage, man. You know, I like Troy the Boy. Shout out to Troy the Boy, Fab Don, Lyrical Links. Like, you got dudes like that, Jamal, you know, my son, Jamal Gasol. Like, you got dudes that's holding it down. But like I said, you got so much trash niggas out here that you can't hear the real spitters. You can't hear the real spitters. But you got the trash niggas. Like I said, nobody want to hear, like I said, man, the drill shit is over with. Like I said, Dusty Locane's locked up. You know, Chef G's locked up. You know, Nas EBK locked up. K Flock locked up. You know, all these niggas is locked up. The little drill niggas. And they did it to themselves by snitching, by not being about that bag, and having, you know, fake OGs like a Five God and many others. And that didn't put them in the right directions. You gotta look, man. Like, I was watching Anton Daniels. He did something with Charleston White. And he had the nigga P up there, Mr. Sex Money, right? And I'm saying to myself, this nigga went up here and lied. Like, you the reason why your son is not here no more. And not only that, you the reason why your son not here no more, but dude, you told all type of things online. And not only that you did that, but you also, like, was beefing with the niggas that your son was rapping with. Nas EBK and K Flock and all them talking about them niggas. Like, I'm like, this nigga's weird, man. But he the reason why his son, see how Watts ain't here no more. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of niggas want to do, a lot of these drill rappers want to be Pop Smoke, but they can't be Pop Smoke. A Boogie doing his thing, salute to A Boogie. Little TJ cool, but little TJ, he back and forth to jail. You know what I'm saying? J.I. cool, you know, 26AR, he cool, but it's just, ain't nothing really with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really moving like that. You know, you got the folk homies, you got Bills, SP&B Bills. I bump Bills a lot. You know, Dan's Flock, I like Dan's. You know what I'm saying? And Free Coca and Coach. They had good music. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of these niggas are like, come on, bro. It's like, it's iffy with these niggas, bro. It's iffy with these niggas, man. Like, I tell people all the time, man, like, I see, and Bleezy. Let me say shout out to Bleezy, because I bump Bleezy a lot. And Paparazzi Pop. I bump Pop too. I seen him on what's it? On the rail? Yeah, I saw him freestyling on there. But like, the thing is, Bronx drill, Brooklyn drill ran its course. It's overrated. It done killed New York City hip hop. Cause you got old niggas want to do Brooklyn drill, Bronx drill. You got old niggas want to do drill. And I'm sitting here listening to old niggas doing drill records. Like Jim Jones. He had a record with OP and Dusty Locane. Dusty Lil Kane was a fake Pop Smoke. That wasn't gonna go nowhere. And then you got OP, that nigga, your music trash. Like, your music group ain't going nowhere. Your record label ain't going nowhere with your artists. And it's like, dog, quit it. You know, like, I always tell people, right? When I look at niggas in New York, it's a dick riding thing, right? You got too much niggas that don't want to let it go. They say, you know what, man, I can't make it as a rapper. Like, I watch dudes like D Chambers, right? Me coming from Sheepset, right? And him being from Coney Island. He could have put on a lot of the young niggas out there with the rapping. But he want to make it as a rapper. You 40 years old, homie. You can't make it as a rapper. It's no knock on him. It's no disrespect. But it's like, you can't make it. A lot of these niggas got to grip to reality that it's not going to happen. You're in a different era. The rap game is a young man's sport. When I see dudes like Nick Guns and Diddy Bob, it's like, dude, y'all dudes is not... Nobody checking for y'all dudes. 5 mics, nobody checking for you. Your girl is lit. You not lit. China Mac, nobody checking for you. You know, it's like, you know, my song was kind of smart. He got into political activism because he know the rap shit wasn't going to go nowhere. So he had to look for something that was going to make him some bread. And political activism made him some bread. You know, but other than that, it's like, what else do these dudes do? God. You know, the little drill rappers ain't doing nothing. And then, you know, when it comes to the females, well, the females is putting on. You know, you got Lola Brooke. Like, I was telling people about Lola Brooke back in 2018 when Product did my video, when he uploaded my video on his channel back in 2018, when I said, yo, Lola Brooke, I was talking about Lola Brooke, K Goddess, Chrissy Bands, and Billy B, and I was putting them names out there like dudes was sleeping. Now you look, Lola Brooke got the biggest record in the country. Don't play with it, don't play with it. You know what I mean? She got signed to Arista Records. She bringing the money bag to 80, man. Shout out to Team 80. She bringing the money bag to 80. Because Trav ain't bringing the money. Let's keep it real. Nobody want to hear Trav. Trav is trash. Nobody want to hear Trav. All right? Nobody want to hear Trav. I heard the Jim Jones Hitmaker album. That it was garbage. He could have worked with Benny. He ain't had to work with Jones. Like, nigga, you ain't Max B, homie. Like, cut it out. You ain't Stacks. Come on. Let's be realistic. He could have did that with Benny or Dave East or Votto or somebody. But, you know, Jada. He could have did it with Jada or Fabulous or Benny the Butcher. Why Jones? Why Jones? You know, or even Dave East, but why Jim Jones? Like, that didn't make no sense to me. You know, it wasn't even hitting. You know, this mad niggas I could say that's like, H's music is just corny to me, bro. Like, I just can't listen. Like, you know, Dice Peso, he'll get money, nigga, but his voice don't do it for me. I'm just gonna be honest. It's no disrespect, but he got an annoying ass rap voice. I just can't do it for me. You know, he can't do it for me. You know, there's no knock on him. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He just trash. The voice is just trash. It just, that's what I'll say. You know, everybody is not good as rappers, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. Even Nims don't do it for me. You know, there's quite a few niggas, man. Niggas just don't do it for me, bro. Like, when I listen to some of these dudes, man, Zip with the Drip, I just can't get into his music, bro. Like, dude, it's like certain cats just can't, it just don't hit for me, bro. Like, okay, you a jail nigga, you did time and all that, and got a little witty, little couple balls, but it's like, nigga, it ain't witty, it ain't, like, oh my God, it's just basic. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got basic balls. And then when it come to the drill rappers, they can't even give you nothing that's hot either. You know, nobody want to hear Shy EBK or none of these dudes, or Nas EBK or K Flock or D Things. They was cool, but it's like, it's like, where's the staying power? Like, at least when you listen to the UK drill niggas, it's like, okay, I see something with Central C. I see something with Digga D. I see something with Russ Millions. They got a party vibe to their music. It's a party vibe. Whereas the dudes out here just murder, death, kill with the music, with the drill music. And it's like, I don't want to hear it no more. Enough with you dudes. Y'all dudes is trash. You know, a lot of y'all going to jail and it's not working. I'm not, you know, Chef G, look at him. Like, Pop Smoke was the best. I'm going to be honest with you. Pop Smoke was the best out of that whole Crip movement. Pop Smoke was the best. He's better than Bobby. He's better than Rowdy, Fabio, Chef G, fucking Sleepy Hollow. He's better than them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was not versatile. Like, Chef G was copying Pop. Like, he started doing the you know, telling Blanco and them and Great John and niggas over there in Winter Circle was trying to make him the next Biggie, Chef G. You know, he got him doing chick records, but it ain't working. Like, Chef G just don't got no type of appeal. It's nothing charismatic. Nobody's gravitating to Chef G music. The music is it's garbage. You know, Sleepy Hollow, nobody's gravitating to him. You know, it's garbage. You know, it's like certain niggas, man, when it's not it, it's not it. You know what make the South hot is niggas make music that's party. That's why a lot of niggas in the South is successful as artists. Niggas in the South is successful. You can look at a nigga like Money Man. You can look at a nigga like Two-Time Finesse. You can look at a nigga like Moneybag Yo, Lil Baby, the Migos, anybody out of the South. Niggas could be the underground, niggas could be the street, niggas could be whatever. Pool sexy, whatever. South niggas just got an appeal and they stay true to their roots. And that's why they be popping. You know, the West Coast, being honest with you, it's a slow rise, but the West Coast is coming back slowly. You know, where you got dudes like Mozzie, you know, Filthy Rich, you know what I'm saying? And dudes like, you know, you seen with J-Rock and Nip and all them dudes, but it's like dudes got a sound, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's different out there, you know what I'm saying? Nobody sound the same. That's one thing I respect about the West Coast, right? And then you got the Midwest is coming back strong with Dirk and Freddie Gibbs and ESTG and, you know, 42, my nigga Ice Weird Vizo and Jack Harlow, and you see how the Midwest is going crazy, right? And then you look at New York, it's not the same because New York don't got an appeal. Nobody's appealing to New York rap. New York rap is over with. Anybody look at New York is like dick riders. It's bad enough niggas jacking is dick riding. Like 50 said it a long time ago, nigga. Niggas just hop on dick. That's why it's Bloods and Crips. And he said that in 2000. Now we in 2023. Niggas don't set trends. Niggas just hop on dicks. Niggas hopped on the South dick. Niggas hopped on the Midwest dick. Hop on the West Coast dick. And now look at them. They don't got no identity. Niggas don't want to hear New York niggas rapping about spinning on ops and drilling. Niggas don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to hear New York niggas talking gang shit in their music. You know what I'm saying? It's not New York. It's not New York. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas don't want to hear none of you old ass rappers. It's like, come on, man. Fabio Foreman did Summer Jam and they made this nigga be like he was Jay-Z in 2001. That shit was a flop. That was a huge flop. And not only that, it was a huge flop, but it was like, come on, my nigga. Let's be believable. Fabio Foreman album flopped. He had a whole bunch of guest appearances on the album. He had no individual songs with just him by himself. He had maybe 3 or 4, maybe 3, maybe 2 or 3. But the rest of his records on there that was getting played on the radio was not individual records. They were all records with features. The Chloe Bailey record, you know, the joint with Queen Naja and Coyle Ray, the New York City record with Alicia Keys and Kanye, right? These are the records that they pushing, and it didn't hit. It didn't hit. Nobody knew the songs. It was lukewarm at Summer Jam. It was like dudes calling this nigga the king of New York. It's not believable. It's not believable. It's not believable. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell niggas all the time, man, it's just not believable. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that I thought that really got that had good music, the folk niggas got good music. I can't take nothing away from the folk niggas. They got good music. You know what I'm saying? But all these other niggas, like Pop was like, in my opinion, Pop Smoke and 6ix9ine was the only 2 dudes outside of New York. They had a wave outside of New York. When Pop went to London and shut it down, that shows you dude got star appeal. Imagine he didn't even live that long, but imagine what he could have did if he'd have lived long. 6ix9ine, you know, I don't care about all the ratting and all that, but the nigga had an appeal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas in New York, they just don't got nothing. They don't got nothing. Bobby Shmurda, like, niggas told me Bobby Shmurda. I just tell niggas back in the days when niggas told me about Bobby Shmurda, I told niggas, I said, yo, nigga not gonna last long, bro. And he sure didn't. Like, niggas used to hate, because I used to rock with, and I still rock with Troy Ave. Troy Ave still got that shit. Troy Ave, one thing I respect about Troy Ave, he's a hustler. He made good music. And for independent artists, he had more mainstream collabos than niggas that was that they were saying that was high in New York couldn't even get big collabos. Seriously. But when you look at it like Bobby Shmurda, niggas like, oh, Bobby, when he come home, so he gonna take over the game. Nigga came home and didn't do nothing. And then when he did drop, the shit was lukewarm. All of it. Nobody was checking for it. And it was like, oh, this nigga trash. Like, all he do is dance. All he do is take his shirt. Like, it was corny. It just got corny. It just got corny and corny. You know, even with the, like, niggas was like, oh, the Casanova nigga. Casanova took, let's look at it like this. Casanova was a groupie dick rider. You had niggas like Taxstone co-signing these niggas, right? Co-signing niggas like Bobby Shmurda, 2 Millie, and none of these niggas did nothing, right? Taxstone was co-signing them. And then you would get bloggers like Punch that'll co-sign corny ass Jeezy Moolah rat ass and he'll co-sign OP, and Punch was co-signing these whack ass niggas, and they wasn't even going nowhere. Like, nobody was really checking for them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was really checking for them. Niggas couldn't even make it out of New York. Let's just keep it real. The music couldn't even make it out of New York. Niggas that Punch was co-signing, right? And then you get Trophy Life and all these other bloggers in New York. They co-sign these niggas like, oh, they hot New York. Yeah, yo. And it didn't go nowhere. It just was hot in New York. If you can't even get hot outside of New York, I just showed you you're not hot. And that's the thing. A lot of these rappers and drill rappers is not hot outside of New York. I don't care how much views they do on YouTube. They just not hot out in New York. K-Flock didn't, like, he had the big record with Cardi B, but it's like, what else? After that, you know, you got Nas EBK. What else? Like, what else? Like I rock with D Things. D Things is cool. I like D Things music. Cool little dude. I like what he did with the music. You know what I'm saying? He had a nice little way, nice little flow. But D Thing went to jail. So it's like, what did he do? Even though he got signed to French, but it's like, what he did. You gotta look at it, man. Sometimes I tell niggas, be realistic, man. It's all about being realistic. And we gotta always be realistic. We always gotta be realistic. We can't be on some non-realistic shit and thinking because niggas is hot that they hot all over the world, and they not. Central C, like I tell niggas all the time, like I look at the drill niggas in the UK, I'm like, yo, them niggas got star appeal. They got it damn packed. The niggas dress better than niggas in New York. That's drill rappers. Okay, they design it up. They dress like stars. They look like money. Niggas that's drill rappers in New York, they look like bummy. It's come on, my nigga. You gotta look the part. To be a rapper, you gotta look the part. Them niggas don't look the part. They look bummy. They look bummy. Whether you a Brooklyn drill rapper, whether you a Bronx drill rapper, niggas look bummy. Niggas look bummy. You know, and then when niggas do get a little bread, niggas do, it's like, nigga, y'all got stylists, or y'all can't match y'all clothes. But niggas look bummy. You know, you look at Pop Smoke. I like Pop Smoke swag. Pop Smoke had a grown nigga swag. He had a swag. Okay, niggas wearing silk shirts. You know, Dior, Gucci. You know, he looked like money. He looked like a star. He looked like the part. He looks the part. Pop Smoke looked the part. 6ix9ine, he looked the part. He had the jewelry. He had the cars, the women. Niggas looked the part. And that's why niggas can't do what those two niggas did in New York City. I don't see anybody that could do, like 6ix9ine had his wave, Pop Smoke had his wave, and nobody was ever to duplicate both of them niggas' waves. Both of them niggas' albums went platinum. Both of them niggas' first albums went platinum. And ain't nobody else out of New York went platinum. Fabio didn't. Bobby didn't. Rowdy didn't. Album flop. None of them niggas. This is what it is. A-Boogie is A-Boogie. He's doing his thing. Salute to A-Boogie. Salute to him. He been doing this thing for a minute. Salute him. He did his thing at the Barclays. Much respect for him for doing his thing. But other than that, man, New York is done. It's done. New York hip hop is finished. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Drill can't save it. Nothing can save it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I can tell you is you got the females. They holding the fort down. It's a damn shame. You know, you got Lola Brooke, Ice Spice, you know, Billy B, Kenzo B and Shawnee Ben and Kate Goddess and Chrissy Beans, and you know, but Lola Brooke is the biggest right now. I ain't gonna even hold you. I can't even lie. Lola Brooke and Ice Spice is the two biggest out of New York right now. Like when it comes to hip hop, I'm just being honest. Ice Spice and Lola Brooke is the biggest. They the biggest. They the biggest. When I be in the car, their music is playing. It's either Ice Spice and it's Lola Brooke. They both playing on the radio. So they big. And you know, Jimmy Henchman's son is managing Ice Spice, you know, 80 managing, you know, Lola Brooke. So it's a big win for 80, you know, to Brooklyn, you know. So I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, when you got two female rappers that's bigger than a lot of these other rappers, it's like, it's a damn shame, bro. It's a damn shame, bro. I grew up in an era where 50, Nas, you know what I'm saying? Big and all that. DMX. I grew up in that era. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man. It's pitiful. You got niggas upstate. Upstate niggas is busting. Shout out to Benny and them niggas. Upstate niggas is doing better than fucking niggas in the downstates, in the town. You know, so it's what it is, man. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti, man. I'm just keeping it real. New York City hip hop is dead. It's over. Even with drill. You know, New York's drill is over. You know, New York City hip hop and New York City drill is dead. The whole New York City hip hop drill scene and in New York, just the New York City hip hop scene is dead. It's just dead. It's just dead. It's not moving. It's not moving. You know, once you see, you know, rappers going to jail, like I said, like Nas EBK is in prison. He's going to jail for a murder. You know, it's like, what we talking about? Niggas is going to jail then putting out music. You niggas want the rapper life, but you don't want to put the work in. At least Pop Smoke and 6ix9ine shows you they wanted that rapper life. They loved that success, and they put the work in. Pop Smoke wasn't out there busting his gun. You know, 6ix9ine wasn't out there busting his gun. He just had the wrong niggas around him that basically had him in some situations, but he was always about the music. He was always about that's why he was doing music, shooting videos, and doing all that. He was about that. You know what I'm saying? But all these other niggas, they won't bust their guns. Now they catching fair cases. It's what it is, man. They said it a long time. Like, Nas said it, the rap game is the crack game. You know what I'm saying? It's the crack game. It's the new crack game. And a lot of niggas is getting crack game numbers. Football numbers. The feds clean these niggas up. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas should have learned from Rod Diggs. The feds is cleaning these niggas up. Real talk. Salute. This video, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Make sure we get in the algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and hit the notification bell. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti, Bulletz Gotti Show, 2.0.